Cosentyx is really working for me, and I'm lucky. I'm CYN from NYC, and this is my story. It was really bad. And when I was singing and performing at that moment, you don't feel anything. When you come off, it's like, oh my God, you gotta take this skin off with the clothes. Nobody knew, just my friends. That was the final straw. Sometimes with psoriasis, you want to lay down and let life run you over. But I can't. I'm a mom. I have a family that relies on me. My husband, when it really flared, he was really concerned and upset. He made me take pictures and send it to the doctor and say, what the... After a while, I was just in bed. You feel ugly, you're shedding. I mean, that's really gross. I couldn't live like that. I just couldn't. I called up Dr. Weinberg crying. I was like, listen, I can't do this. I need help. He was the one. He said, you don't have to suffer like this. And I said, what are my options, And I looked at every single medicine, and I chose Cosentyx. The very first day, I thought I would take it and it would be gone, and it wasn't. So a week in, I'm calling the nurse saying, oh my God, it's not working. And she said, give it a minute. And then about 2-3 weeks later, it started working. I am very lucky. It's been since 2015. I can't even believe it. Part of wanting to do this is to explain to other people that you can, that they're not alone. Information, knowledge is power. Do what you can to find a doctor. You don't need to suffer. You can't give up. I don't easily give up. Clear skin can last.
Indication: Cosentyx, secukinumab, is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis that involves large areas or many areas of the body, and who may benefit from taking injections or pills, systemic therapy, or phototherapy, treatment using ultraviolet or UV light, alone or with systemic therapy. Important safety information. Do not use Cosentyx if you have had a severe allergic reaction to secukinumab or any of the other ingredients in Cosentyx. See the medication guide for a complete list of ingredients. Cosentyx is a medicine that affects your immune system. Cosentyx may increase your risk of having serious side effects, such as infections. Cosentyx may lower the ability of your immune system to fight infections and may increase your risk of infections. Your doctor should check you for tuberculosis, TB, before starting treatment with Cosentyx. If your doctor feels that you are at risk for TB, you may be treated with medicine for TB before you begin treatment with Cosentyx and during treatment with Cosentyx. Your doctor should watch you closely for signs and symptoms of TB during treatment with Cosentyx. Do not take Cosentyx if you have an active TB infection. Before starting Cosentyx, tell your doctor if you are being treated for an infection, have an infection that does not go away or that keeps coming back, have TB or have been in close contact with someone with TB, think you have an infection, or have symptoms of an infection, such as fever, sweats, or chills, muscle aches, cough, shortness of breath, blood in your phlegm, weight loss, warm, red, or painful skin or sores on your body, diarrhea or stomach pain, burning when you urinate or urinate more often than normal. After starting Cosentyx, call your doctor right away if you have any signs of infection stated earlier. Do not use Cosentyx if you have any signs of infection unless you are instructed to by your doctor. Inflammatory bowel disease. New cases of inflammatory bowel disease, or flare-ups, can happen with Cosentyx and can sometimes be serious. If you have inflammatory bowel disease, ulcerative colitis, or Crohn's disease, Tell your doctor if you have worsening disease symptoms during treatment with Cosentyx or develop new symptoms of stomach pain or diarrhea. Serious allergic reactions. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get emergency medical help right away if you get any of the following symptoms: feeling faint, swelling of your face, eyelids, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, trouble breathing, or throat tightness, chest tightness, or skin rash. If you have a severe allergic reaction, do not give another injection of Cosentyx. Before starting Cosentyx, tell your doctor if you have any of the conditions or symptoms stated earlier for infections, have inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's disease, or ulcerative colitis, are allergic to latex, the needle caps contain latex, have recently received or are scheduled to receive an immunization, vaccine. People who take Cosentyx should not receive live vaccines, have any other medical conditions, are pregnant or plan to become pregnant. It is not known if Cosentyx can harm your unborn baby. You and your doctor should decide if you will use Cosentyx. Are breastfeeding or plan to breastfeed. It is not known if Cosentyx passes into your breast milk. Tell your doctor about all the medicines you take, including prescription and over-the-counter medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements. Know the medicines you take. Keep a list of your medicines to show your doctor and pharmacist when you get a new medicine. How should I use Cosentyx? See the detailed instructions for use that comes with your Cosentyx for information on how to prepare an injected dose of Cosentyx and how to properly throw away, dispose of, used Cosentyx Senso-ready pens and pre-filled syringes. Use Cosentyx exactly as prescribed by your doctor. If your doctor decides that you or a caregiver may give your injections of Cosentyx at home, you should receive training on the right way to prepare and inject Cosentyx. Do not try to inject Cosentyx yourself until you or your caregiver has been shown how to inject Cosentyx by your doctor or nurse. The most common side effects of Cosentyx include cold symptoms, diarrhea, and upper respiratory infections. These are not all of the possible side effects of Cosentyx. Call your doctor for medical advice about side effects. You are encouraged to report negative side effects of prescription drugs to the FDA. Visit www.fda.gov/medwatch or call 1-800-FDA-1088.